Hi, and a very good afternoon. Okay, today we will go for a subtopic on the collective qualitative data on observation. All right, so as we know that observation is a method that has its roots in social and cultural anthropology and often used in ethnographic studies. This also says invaluable ways of collecting data because you see with your own eyes and perceive with your own sense. They are not filtered by what others might have. So it's the main reason to choose observation as a method of data collection in the research relates to significance of the cultural context and observing behaviors in order to answer the research question. So the observation is the best method to showing how the activities and the interaction of a setting give meaning to certain behaviors or beliefs. So in the qualitative research, observation can be conducted in multitude of range. It depends on the role of researchers, from the participation, from the passive or active to passive. Regardless for that, for most formal one, methods will typically include a formal and the definition of specific set for making observations. There are pros and cons. So the pros are is a disadvantage, right? So they have it's less, so they have feel that the presence, okay, the difference between the real the made apparent questions can be the form, okay, the sequence of the connectedness can be as the meaning of the phenomena and the richness and the complexity can be more understandable. Okay, so there are few disadvantages that we can overcome for that. Okay, so there are few steps in order for the observation method, so we can decide what to be observed, decide when and where, determine the rules we serve as an observer, design a protocol for recording notes, gain entry in the conducting, how to conduct the observation and the withdrawal, given that with the field. So from here we can go details for every step here. So when we decide, you can include characteristics, interaction, the action, the surroundings for the observation work. Okay, so they have few categories here, either appearance, verbal behavior, physical behavior, personal space, human traffic, people stand out. Okay, so when and where, so it think as observer you can set what that is a fluid, okay, you can make explicit decision for your procedures. Okay, so you do not need have strict rationals. So sometimes you can have consider also the times or locations. Maybe you can have multiple occasion. Okay, maybe you should have research diary or journal to record your observation. Okay, so and then how do you want to determine whether you be as a complete participant or complete observer? So they have difference to that. Okay, so between this continuum. Okay, so the choice depends on the purpose of study and the particular nature of the setting. So with that, you also can have some discuss. You can have maybe you can do some of this if you want further this observation as your research method in your project. Okay, so that beside that, also in order to design the protocol, you can have unstructured, semi-structured, as same as interview. Okay, so this is an example for a protocol for unstructured. This one is another one. Okay, this one is an example in the class. Okay, semi-structured here. Example of observation protocol for semi-structured. Okay, so this is how you want to have their protocol, the descriptive of the observation work. Okay, let's continue here. So they have what present, what's happening, what does this activity occur, where, why, how is it organized. Okay, then how do you want to get entry? Okay, so how you want to take down all the what you gain from the observation field, right? So this is how you can write field notes. Okay, the tips on the taking field notes, how to writing your reflections. Okay, so this example from the one of video for I will provide in the law learning. So they have two examples here in the hospital. Another one, this is your answer. You can see here, okay? You can see, let's see, you can do yourself, okay, for this activity, how students manage their time. Okay, so you can see, and nowadays it's not only you have to go to the real place, you can have in the Facebook page, in the Facebook, okay, maybe you can do selected page you want to see if you want to do this kind of activities. Okay, so the other methods beside the observation, we also do have on the qualitative survey, story completion tasks, directed diaries, okay, or we existing textual data and as well as the videos or photos, metaphors and so on. So the others, there's a lot of qualitative data nowadays in the digital time nowadays. Okay, that's all for the observation. I will continue in next video for ethical issues in qualitative research.